We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Giants. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Throwing now, Ward. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. And the Titans, first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Titans, first down.
Tiger.
First carry for Najee Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw is Ward. He finds his rookie right out from Tennessee. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to the
touchdown Titans. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This defense for the Titans, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you use all your quick?
Taking it right down Broadway. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jamar Chase, 71 yards. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. at it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle for wins in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Ward. And he will find his man on the outside. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. He had a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance from him.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Titans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
Now Ward. Over the middle, he has a Conqueror. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
8 yards on the
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Go.
Ward off the play fake. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Okonkwo, 43 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah. Hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The Giants at 3-6 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go with Mark Partner,
and the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Dart from the gun on third down. He'll try and do this himself. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
how many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw, Dart. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Dart. And he fends him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Jeffrey Simmons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Dillon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And he bats it away, and it throws down incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Ward. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3rd and ball.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. More. And it's a Titans touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18, 40, 17.
Here's Dart. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half.
24, Giants 10.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Loss of 6. That brings up second and 16 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the
throwing his Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. This is second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll hand it to Tracy. He will push his way down to about the 14. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he is going to be smothered in the backfield again as he ran into a wall there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
60 Eagles, 60.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
10 more yards. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now a give, right side. It's O'Brien. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
On third down, it's O'Brien. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6. The Giants offense at the line ready to begin their next drive. And still just down 1 score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays because it, of course, could have pushed this to a 2-possession deficit for them. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he's got it down to the 28.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That one taken in by Neighbors. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2.
Now Dart. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have the Giants first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain here on 3rd and 2. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
And inches at the Titans' 7-yard line.
Dart looking to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
19,
They go play action with Ward. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. So keep finding it. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Here comes second down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And down to the 36-yard line here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakonkwo with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
First and 10.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Come back team, come back team.
But to throw once more, here's Dard. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This is first and 10.
Gain of 26 yards. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They'll try and run it in. And he is in. The call works, and they have won the football game. So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT and tie it, send it to overtime. Charles, they went for two, and they won it right there.
Well, the book, right? You know the book that everyone plays by, right?
Yep.
That mythical book says, kick it, get to overtime, you're covered. If you don't, you go for two and you don't get it, your job could be in jeopardy. But sometimes people just know their teams. They may have felt like they were out of gas. They had to have it now, and they did it and got out of there with a win.
So for the Giants, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.